Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it. Well, do you know that your first impressions are made in less than 7 seconds? And your body language plays an important role in making those first impressions. In fact, studies have revealed that your non-verbal cues or your body language has 4 times more impact in making those first positive impressions than the words you actually speak during your communication. Assalamu alaikum and a big hello everyone. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Razia and in today's video I'm going to share with you 7 important non-verbal cues. And towards the end I will be sharing with you one bonus tip which I am sure will be helping you for your interviews or important meetings. So keep watching my video till the end. And if you're sticking to my video till now, please hit the big fat like button because it's definitely a big indicator for me that you're liking my videos. And if you haven't watched my last video on 6 proven tips to communicate effectively, I will leave the video link in the description box below, or you may click on the I button over here. And in order to support why your non-verbal communication cues are really important, we have the Mehrabian 7-38-55 rule, which says that 55% of the communication happens through our body language. And trust me, a change in body physiology makes a lot of significant difference in our performance. When you sit upright, your back is straight, your shoulders are upright, your chin is parallel to the ground, and you're not slouching, It shows that you're confident and you have a lot of strength. You are interested, you are focused, and you are paying attention to whatever is going around you. You are in control of your situation. Quite interestingly, our body sends meta messages through our facial expressions, through our eye movements and eye contact, through our hand gestures, through our feet movement, through our body posture, and even through the personal space or the proximity we share with others. So starting with the 7 important non-verbal cues that you should be really mindful of. Number 1, your eye contact and your eye movement. Eye contact is so important. And don't you believe that eyes are the windows to our soul? They're really beautiful. And trust me, eye contact is one of the most important non-verbal cues in making those first positive, powerful impressions. You know that when you have that engaging eye contact with the person sitting right in front of you, you are reflecting that you are trustworthy, you are genuine and honest, you are paying attention to the person sitting right in front of you, you are interested in that person. And it is valid both in a face-to-face meeting with a person or in a virtual setting. And you should be having that natural eye contact with others. It should not be a stare, it should not be intimidating others. And I have been frequently asked this interesting question, and that may be applicable to all of you as well, that how long should be the eye contact for before looking away and then resuming that eye contact. Here I will quote the words of one of my personal favorite authors, Dale Carnegie, the author of the bestseller How to Win Friends and Influence People. He says that the eye contact should be long enough to see or to observe the color of the eyes of the other person before looking away. On the other hand, if you do not maintain that engaging eye contact, it shows that you are not confident, you are shy, or you are nervous, or you are distracted and not focused. And definitely, in that case, you are definitely giving a negative signal to the person sitting right in front of you, right? So you should be actually mindful of not rolling your eyes here and there, or rolling your eyes all across the room, or even getting distracted in your mobile phones. So you need to be really mindful of your eye movements and your eye contact. The second important point is your hand gestures. Natural, intentional, and controlled hand gestures help you to communicate your thoughts mindfully to the people sitting in front of you, right? And it really shows that your thoughts are in sync with your non-verbal cues. They help to draw in people, they help to engage people where they want to listen to you effectively. However, when you show erratic, non-stop not needed hand gestures. A lot your hands are flying here and there, your arms and your hands are flying here and there. It shows that your thoughts are not in sync with what you are saying and your non-verbal cues. So you need to be very mindful in having those natural and intentional hand movements. Okay, so the third important point here is your palms. How do you keep your palms when you're speaking? Are they facing upwards or they are facing downwards? So actually when they are facing upwards, it shows that you are open, you're honest, you're inclusive in nature. And it is one of the persuasive skills to buy in the people to your point of view. However, if your palms are generally facing downwards, it shows a negative signal to the people. For example, when you say a no, your palms are generally facing downwards. So it's a negative connotation. So always be mindful that your palms should be facing upwards while you're speaking to have that impactful non-verbal body language. Okay? Now the next important point is the hand. Do you generally prefer staying like this or you prefer to have this? Alright, so this is generally symbolic of a closed body language and this is an open body language, right? So a person, when he does like this in a professional setting, this means that he has a closed body language. He's not comfortable with what is going around in the professional setting or what is being said. He doesn't want to absorb that. He's not comfortable with the opinions being shared across, right? And when he has an open body language, when he is keeping his hands relaxed, okay, it means that yes, he is open to the communication, he's comfortable or he's relaxed and he is ready to absorb all what is going around in the professional settings. There is one small myth here which I would really like to emphasize, is that this body language is always not indicative of a closed communication. This may be sometimes a person feeling too cold, and feels more comfortable and warm. This is also called as a self-soothing body language, because a person really needs to hug himself and wants to be with himself. However, you have to be really mindful of this body language, which is generally understood as a close communication. So you can always be open, relaxed and comfortable when you are in a professional setting, and be ready to absorb whatever is going around there. Okay, and this brings me to the fifth important point, that is head nods. And this we generally tend to do when we are listening to someone and we want to show them that we are putting our 100% attention to them, we are listening to them and we are focusing upon them, right? But this, when done quite frequently, it shows that you are too submissive. It looks funny as well. So have those measured nods, yes, yeah. And you can say a few words, yeah, right. Instead of nodding it too frequently, you should be having a control over the nods. So be mindful of your head nods. All right. And this brings me to the sixth important non-verbal cue, and you will definitely find it very interesting. We can always manipulate our facial expressions, our hand gestures, right? But something which we cannot manipulate, or even we are not mindful of, are our feet. All right. And feet never lie. Trust me. So if you're not comfortable or relaxed in a setting, in a personal or professional setting, your feet will definitely indicate it, right? So be very mindful that whenever you're having a conversation with people on a one-to-one basis or in a public setting, your feet should always face in the direction of the person with whom you're talking, to show that you're 100% interested and engaged with that person. All right. And here's one important tip for all of you. Feet never lie, and neither do the shoes. Okay, so wear good branded shoes. Don't only invest in your business suits, invest in your shoes as well, because they also make or break your first positive impressions. Okay, and last but not least, the seventh important point, which is the personal space between two people, or the physical proximity. Here you have to be very careful, because we have always cultures, we have different backgrounds, people. So everybody has a different personal space. You need to be really mindful of how close you have to get to that person while you're talking to them. So you always need to read and observe your audience. You always need to study their body language, how comfortable they are with you in their personal space. If something is discussed in a public domain, people may like to stay away from each other and then talk. However, when there is something very personal shared between two people, they would like to come closer and talk about it in order to keep things private. So you have to be really mindful on the personal space and the physical proximity while you are communicating. This is a very important non-verbal cue that can make your positive first impressions. All right. And here's my bonus tip for all of you, which is really important when you're going for interviews, when you're going for important meetings, or when you're going going for delivering presentations or on the stage for public speaking, you need to practice the power pose, all right? Because this power pose gives you an expansive mood, all right? When you stand in this power pose, this helps to lower the cortisol or the stress hormones in your body and increases the happy hormones, the feel-good hormones, the endorphins in your body. So make a habit of practicing this power pose, and I'm sure you will notice the difference in your performance. And when you're following these 7 important non-verbal cues, don't forget to wear your smile. It's the most important body language cue that will help you to make a positive impression and win over the people and make them like you instantly. So this brings me to the end of the video today. I really hope you found this information valuable. Do share it with your family and friends who may benefit out of it, because we are together in this self-education journey. And you know the drill. You have to like, share and subscribe to my channel, because it really motivates me to bring more meaningful content for all of you, so that you become a better version every time you watch my videos. And yes, do not forget to hit the bell notification icon so that you are updated whenever I upload a new video. And here's a lovely reminder, especially for all of you. Believe that the right keys to your success are within you. You just need to seize your keys. I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, you take care, stay safe, smile. Ciao.